6 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan, the news read by Miriam Khan. First, the headlines. Prime Minister's advisor on commerce says the tariff structure is being rationalized to ensure the industrial production in the country. Special Assistant on Social Protection says the interest-free loans of over 3 billion rupees have been dispersed under the National Poverty Graduation Strategy. Leader of House and Senate says the opposition parties are using pressure tactics in the depression to hold accountability process. 3-day annual Shandur Polo Festival begins in Chhatral tomorrow. Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front has strongly condemned ban on a movement of civilian tariffs on Srinagar-Jammu highway during the Amarnath Yatra. In Afghanistan, 35 Taliban militants and 9 security personnel have been killed during a gunfight in Kandahar and Herat provinces. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister's advisor for Commerce, Textile Industry and Production, Abdul Razak Daud, has said the tariff structure is being rationalized and streamlined to ensure the country's industrial production. During a meeting with the industrialists from Punjab and Lahore today, he said efforts are also being put in the place to ensure the competitiveness of Pakistani products. Abdul Razak Daud said that China had committed to import Pakistani goods up to $1 billion for which sugar and rice exports targets had been completed, while yarn is being exported to China. He said China is also relocating its industrial units to Pakistan. The government will disperse the interest-free loans every month among the 80,000 people under National Graduation Strategy. This was stated by the Special Assistant on Social Protection and Poverty Alleviation, Dr. Sania Nishtar, at a news conference in Islamabad today. She said interest-free loans of over 3 billion rupees were dispersed among the 82,000 people across the country on the launching of National Poverty Graduation Strategy yesterday. She said these interest-free loans will bring the revolution in the lives of poor people. The Special Assistant said National Poverty Graduation Strategy is a 4-year program of about 42.65 billion rupees, which will be benefit over 16 million people. Dr. Sania Nishtar assured that the poverty alleviation program will be implemented with the complete transparency. Dr. Sania Nishtar also announced that every month a new program will be launched under the umbrella of ESAS. Dr. Sania Nishtar said a 30-point proposal for good governance in the institution is ready and will be shared with the media soon. She said United Nations will be briefed with the ESAS program on the 15th of this month, and it would help to improve the image of the country in the world. Special Assistant on Information and Broadcasting, Dr. Firdaus Ashikavan, has expressed her gratitude to the Saudi King and the Crown Prince for including Pakistan in the Road to Makkah project. In a tweet today, she said incorporating Pakistan in this project reflects the confidence of Saudi leadership on the Prime Minister Imran Khan and their solidarity with the people of Pakistan. Referring to ESAS program, the Special Assistant said this indicates that the Prime Minister Imran Khan's love and care for the deprived segments of the society and his pro-people policy. Leader of the House and Senate, Senator Shibli Faraz, has said that the Chairman, Senate Sadiq Sanjarani, is running the House smoothly as immense legislation was made through this platform. Talking to Media News Channel, he said that the opposition parties are using the pressure tactics and dispersion to hold the accountability process against their corrupt leader, including Asif Ali Zardari and Nawaz Sharif. Shibli Faraz said the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf has supported Sadiq Sanjarani in the Senate chairman's election because the party wanted a person from Balochistan for the position, although he did not belong to PTI. The senator said replacement of Sadiq Sanjarani would be considered as the conspiracy against democracy. Pakistan Navy's ship Uslat has visited Jeddah port of Saudi Arabia. On arrival, the naval ship was accorded a warm welcome by the representative of Royal Saudi Naval Affairs. The commanding officer of PNS Uslat and the Western Fleet commander of Royal Saudi Naval Forces also held a meeting and discussed the matters of the mutual interest. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. Three-day annual Shandir Polo Festival begins in a district Chitral tomorrow. According to the Tourism Department, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, all necessary arrangements have been finalized for holding the festival in a befitting manner. Polo teams from the Gilgit-Baltistan and Chitral will participate in the festival. Different cultural programs have also been arranged in the event. A special tent village has also been set up to facilitate local and foreign tourists. Our correspondent Falak Niaz reports from the Chitral that the large number of tourists both from home and abroad have reached the Chitral to enjoy the polo festival, which has been arranged at the highest polo ground in the world. In occupied Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front has strongly condemned a ban imposed by the occupation authorities on the movement of civilian tariffs on the Srinagar-Jammu highway during the Amarnath Yatra. In a statement in Srinagar, JKL of Acting Chairman Abdul Hamid Butt said, banning civilian traffic on a highway for a lame excuse of providing security to Amarnath pilgrims actually shows the religious fanatic phase of Indian rulers. He said people are suffering massively due to this under-democratic and illegal order. He said international community should put the pressure on India to refrain from such inhumane and undemocratic acts. In Afghanistan, 35 Taliban militants and 9 security personnel have been killed during a gunfight in Kandahar and Herat provinces. According to provincial police chief Tauddin, 25 Taliban were killed when a fighting aircraft pounded their hideout in Maruf district in Kandahar province today. In another incident, 10 Taliban militants, including a key commander Mullah Ghauzdin, have been killed during the fighting in Karat district of Herat province. The provincial police chief Amanullah Umar Khail said 9 security personnel have also been killed during the incident. Similarly, 2 people have been killed in a bomb blast by the militants in a mosque in Ghazni province. The United States has briefed China on latest meeting between U.S. President Donald Trump and the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. In a statement today, Chinese Foreign Ministry said the United States is willing to strengthen communication and coordination with China on the peninsula issue. In Palestine, Israeli soldiers have been injured 40 Palestinians during the clashes with them in eastern Gaza Strip. Talking to the reporters in Gaza, the spokesman of the health ministry said injured including 22 who were sectioned the border with the eastern Gaza Strip. Turkey has expressed support for the Libya's UN-recognized government for peace and stability in the country. This was stated by the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan during a meeting with the head of the Libya's government of the National Accord, Faiz al-Sarraj, in Istanbul. Erdogan also called for an end to attack by the illegal militia loyal to Libyan commander Khalifa Haftar. The International Organization of Migration says the security humanitarian situation is worsening in Libya. The spokesperson for IOM, Joel Millman, told the press briefing in Geneva that the 426 persons have been drowned while attempting to cross the central Mediterranean route so far this year. In Syria, 14 civilians, including 7 children, have been killed by the government bombardment in the northwestern parts of the country. The Syrian Observatory for the Human Rights has said the warplanes and the helicopters carried out the airstrikes on Maham Bel village in the Idlib province, killing 13 civilians. In India, 8 people were killed in a road accident in Awaria district of Uttar Pradesh state today. Meanwhile, the government forces have killed 4 Naxals in a fierce gunfight out of inside the forest of Dhamtari district in Chhattisgarh state. In the ICC World Cup match against India athletes, Sri Lanka were 257 for 6 and 49 overs a short while ago. Earlier, Sri Lankan won the toss and elected to bat. In another match, the World Cup against the Australia at Manchester, South Africa was 66 for 0 in 8 overs. And finally, the weather report. Mainly very hot and humid weather is expected in most plain areas of the country during the next 12 hours. However, dust, thundershower, rain accompanied with the gusty winds is expected at scattered places in Malakan, Hazara, Peshawar, Kohat, Mardan, Rawalpindi, Gujranwala, Lahore, Faisalabad, Sargodha, Sahiwal Division, Islamabad, Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.